Welcome back, guys. In today's video I will be looking at scale. At the end of this video you should know how to draw a scale. In this case I have a couple of examples here. 1 to 50 scale, 1 to 40, 1 to 10, and 1 to 200. So a scale is basically a ratio. And what this is simply saying is that particular distance or object is reduced by, in this case, 1 to 50. Can also be written as 1 divided by 50. It is important to know that on a scale rule, the standard increment is 1000. So here I have a typical scale being drawn here. So the important thing to note on a scale are 1, 0 starts here, not at the beginning here. And the distance between these represents 1000 millimeters. Now, the width or the space between these distance will be determined by the scale that we use. Okay, in this case, on a 1 to 50 scale, 1000, which is the standard increment, is divided by 50. What we have is 20. So we would use 20 to draw that line. Something, of course, I will explain. On a 1 to 40 scale, the standard 1000 is divided by 40. That gives 25. It means, therefore, that the space therefore that the space on a 1 to 25 scale would be 25 millimeters. So to draw this scale, I would open this to 25 millimeters and I would mark off those increments. So the spacing here would have been 25. And of course we would draw our line here using your ruler. Note carefully that 0 starts here. It is critically important to divide the first increment between 0 and the first point of the line into 10 equal parts. So in this case, 25 is divided by 10. Each part would be what? 2.5. So you would use your ruler or geometric to get those into 10 equal parts, just as outlined in the book. On to this one, the third scale. On the third scale, we have 1000 divided by 10 equal to 100. And again, line is there. You would then open your compass to 100 and you would mark off that distance. You would then add your 0, 1000 there, right? Of course, the first one again must be divided into 10 equal parts as outlined in the book, right? So we divide this into 10 equal parts, 100 being divided into 10 equal parts. Each part will represent 10. And it is important to know that we typically draw these using ascending lines. Why do we do that? We do that to prevent clutter, to make it easier to label these. So going through, this would be the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this would be 100. And please note that 100 starts here, 200, 300, 400, 500. In descending order, you get your 5. Of course, guys, please note that you should not do it like this. You must use the correct geometric technique or maths to calculate the space between these. Okay, be careful. Be alert to that. You cannot randomly draw these. Also, these must be drawn using the correct instrument, not your pencil with some freehand sketch. All right. Now, onto the fourth one. Again, this is 1,000 when divided by 200. We are left with what? This from that. 2 into this one time. 2 into 10 is 5. Yeah? So this distance is 5. Again, we would draw our line 5. So the space would be 5 millimeters. Draw our line, mark off our 5 millimeters. 0 starts here, 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, up to whatever. Alright. Now, it is important to note that on the scale you might be told or you'll be asked to draw a scale that can measure up to a certain number. What that is simply saying, for example, they might say draw a 1 to 20 scale that can measure up to 6,000 millimeters. In other words, they want a scale which has 6 increments. Remember though that each increment is 1,000, or each major increment is 1,000. So here we have 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means therefore that this scale can measure a maximum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. And of course, 0 starts here, 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5. And of course, of great importance, please remember that you must divide the first one into 10 equal parts. How do we use the scale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. How do we use the scale to transfer measurement? Yeah. Now, say this is my scale and I wish to measure a distance of 2,500. I would place my compass at 2,000, extend it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. I will then go to my line, mark my 2,500. Now, I want 1,200. I will then place my compass at 1,000, then go down to the second increment, or to the 200 mark, which is here. And here to here is 1,200. So that's basically how we draw a scale and use scale to transfer measurement. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you find this video useful. If you like, share and subscribe.